Welcome to Lost in the Lakes, and today's going to be a windy one. As you can see, I'm hopefully going to be going up there, and hopefully we'll get a night's kip. We've got the Hilleberg, got pretty much all the best gear I've got, so I've got all my winter kit in there as well. Cold's really got down now. It was 2 degrees last night. Sod's law, it was clear day and lovely. Tonight is the night we're camping, and as you can see, fairly windy. Can you hear that breeze? Okay, so I'm going to wander up by these trees and keep shaded in a bit. This is plan B. The first plan was to do that mountain over there. Just see in the background Melbreck. Although I don't think the wind will be much different. I'm just thinking Melbreck, it'd be harder to get off with if there was any problems. Whereas this one, nice easy walk off. I know the way. I mean, I know Melbreck as well, but there's no steep inclines too much. Just got pretty much that to go up. But you go up the side of it there, it'll be fairly easy. And if all comes to thing, we can camp down in this field somewhere. Hopefully the farmer didn't see us. Quite a lot of these cow pats around. So although I don't see any, yeah I do, there's some over there. There's some cows in the field, and cows like to investigate things like tents. And I don't want them chewing on it, kicking me. So I don't think we'll be going in this field. So if you're ever wondering about camping in a farmer's field, which some people do, try and avoid it, because livestock, they're not good. They're not good. They like to come and see you. Even sheep have been known to jump on top of tents, thinking it's solid. Before you know it, you're wrestling with a sheep. Anyway, I'll bring you back further up. Right, looks like the wind's picking up a little bit. I'm so glad I put some boots on for this rather than the usual trainers. It's a bit of a bog fest going up. The rain's actually holding off for the time being. The forecast is to rain tonight, but yeah, that with the wind as well, it could be quite loud in the tent. So I've got some little earphones to block out some of the sound, just to try and get some sleep. You know, it's all well and good doing this, but you want to sleep a little bit, don't you? What I'm doing here as well is, as I'm walking up, obviously not here, but as I'm walking round, I'm just looking at little potential places. There's a little hill over there with a flat top. Looking on the map, there's no footpath to it, so might not be able to get there. There is private farming land around here that you can't use. Most of it's all down in the valley, but there's the odd hill, and you know, this is all farming land here, so it could potentially be farmer's field, and you don't want to be camping there and get some angry farmer up in the middle of the night. Just coming into this little quiet valley here, and there's no potential camping places. They could be further down, so if it's really windy on top, you could easily come down here and get shaded, find a little place. There's a path that goes up off that way that comes from down here, and then there's a gill just down there. That's called Merrygill Beck. And then obviously looking for camps and stuff on the way, just as a little back out if we need to. Looking up there, you can see the way the wind's going. The wind's kind of going that way. So this little bowl here potentially, I'm hoping it's quite lumpy on top, so we can find a little bit to shade from the wind. Even though I've got the Solo, it's called. If anyone wants to know, Petra Hilleberg, who's the CEO of Hilleberg, calls it a Solo. So yeah, I'm calling it a Solo. A lot of people say Sulo or Su whatever, but yeah, if she says Solo, then it's a Solo. Oh, I've been told to say, can you like and subscribe on my channel, please? Or just even subscribe. I want to try and push through that 500 subs mark. I'm at 440 at the moment. And yeah, I think it'd be good if, you know, if all you guys watching did the usual look on the analytics, and only about 4% of people who are watching my videos are subscribing. Wind's calmed down a little bit here, but there's nowhere I can see that's feasible for camping. There we go. There's the wind. No break in the wind, so haven't seen anywhere suitable really, unless I'm right down in that valley. There's a bit on the opposite side there, but I don't think it's going to do as much good to shade from this wind. Kind of hoping that the wind settles down, but I suppose it gets the views, doesn't it? We'll see how my tent collapsing video does. That collapsed. It's going out soon, actually. I mean, it'll be already out by the time this goes out, but be about 2 weeks ago. But we'll see how it looks on the top, see if there's anywhere we can shade. Fell runner going over the top there. You've got a bit of a dip over there, but they're so undulating, I don't think we're going to get out of the wind at all. And I can hear it gusting through the trees, but we'll see. Okay, so we're just coming up to the top of Southfoot Fell, see what the winds are like, give an idea if we've got anywhere we can hide up here from this wind. We're still below the clouds, so hopefully we'll get some nice views. Don't think we're gonna though. Right, we're on the top of Souter Fell. As you can see, the wind's really picking up now. This is why I didn't want to get a summit camp. For those people that are saying, why don't I just camp on the top of here? Probably could. I'm not going to sleep out a wink. I mean, there's some nice little places over on the side here, but I'm going to drop down to Low Fell. Low Fell's over there. There's a couple of little undulating bits. Ow. That friggin' hurt. Right, so you can see how windy it is. So there is some potential camping over that side. Maybe shade by, well, I was going to say wall, but there isn't any. I think I might just have a little look over here. Woo! Look at that. That's no good in the wind, is it? Jeez, it's like an obstacle course. down here. I might try. The worry is it's going to be boggy, but I'd rather have a bit of bog than a collapsed tent. Trouble with boggy ground is, again, it's hard to get the tent pegs in. Look at that now, look at the grass. Yeah, let's come down here, see what it's like. Yeah, that's like a bog. So we're going to go back up and over that way and see what I can find. Right, back over the obstacle course of what these styles are like. Loose as hell. Hey, look at this. It's not even on. Just walked over that in the wind. Then you got this beast here. Right, over to Low Fell. Fingers crossed we're going to get some shade. Look at them views though, eh? We're out in the mountains. Let's have a look, see what time it is. Right, it's 6:30. We've got about an hour to find somewhere. It gets to 7:30 and I found nowhere. I'm going back down. I'm sorry guys, but I need to do some more videos. I'm not making this the last one. Right, there's some grey clouds coming in. This is going to be an interesting night if I can manage to find somewhere to pitch the tent. Coming back down here is a bit more shaded, but we're going to try and go over that side. So the wind's kind of coming from that direction. Yeah, top of this little lump here would have been decent. Here's the wind again. This little section here is what I'm looking at. Gonna have a little look over that way, see what it's like. This is definitely one to come back to. Nice calm winter's night. Be lovely up here as the wind's dropping now at the minute, but as soon as it picks up there, it soon reminds you the wind's the boss. So we're gonna let it be the boss tonight and just camp where we can. So you think you're going to come to a nice area, but there's loads of little flat places on top of these undulating hills. A nice little view over on that point, but when you get to it, it's just so windy. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a walk over to that point and then come back over there. That would have been perfect, that, but we're just getting too much gusts. So we're going to go back over, see what we get. Just have another little mosey around here. Look, you can see the sheep have been comfortable around here, but they can tuck out of the wind a lot better than I can. Don't want to scare these sheep off too much. I might just go back over and bite the bullet, but look at this view. Look at this for a little camping place. Look, and it's starting to rain now, so we're going to drop back over here and see what we can get. Right, this is it, I think. I'm going to go right here, right on this point. So I'm going to bung you over here. I'm going to go right here. Let's get this done before the rain gets here. It's already starting. Yeah, it looks all right. We're not too far out of the path. I was worried that it was going to be sticking out a mile, but again, the good thing with this tent, it hides. You don't see it that much. That's the view out the door, but to be honest, with the wind, I don't think there's going to be too much of a view tonight. We're on 7:10 now, and I think it's going to get a little bit darker very quickly, but just going to take a little wander up to the top here, feel what the wind's like. This would have been here such a lovely camp. Look at the views you can get on this. This is definitely going to be one to come back to. Looking straight down Buttermere Valley. Haven't done much camping here, but I've stopped over on the little scale hill. If I can see any others. Not really, but this is all to be had. So you can see the intended pitch was going to be up there, but this wind's just too much. There we go, you can feel it now. Still a little bit shaded off the wind there. There's the tent facing door into the wind, but like I say, we're a bit more shaded. Just come over here. This would have been lovely if I could next time come up here. It's quite craggy, nothing too bad, but you can feel the wind a bit more now. So I made the wise choice. Not the best pitch in the world, but we're still learning. At the end of the day, I've been camping for 1 year, not even that, 8 months. I'm still learning about the tent and the equipment, what to bring, what not to bring. And now winter's coming in, it's going to get more serious. And like I say, I still want to be doing these videos all through summer, winter. It's get a bit colder. I know when there's wind, high winds in summer, it's not as bad. We get down here. I dropped out of the wind. Right, we've got some rain coming, so I'm going to get my stuff in the tent now. Right, so we're back on with the Osprey Unlimited. This bag I've done a review on. I just wanted some winter stuff in, so because this is a bigger bag, we're back on with it. This was the thing that whacked me in the face. I forgot to clip it, so the thing in the wind absolutely whacked me one. I'll put a clip of that in. Yeah, not much room with this in the tent, but the good thing about this is it's this bottom entry. Like that, and everything's there. So I've got my pants if I need them, my thermal jacket if I need it, and then I've got my sleeping bag. You can see the wind now picking up. Even got this first aid kit. Always bring a first aid kit with you. Got my food in a bag here. That's all my food there. I think I showed this on my last video, the fact that I've got everything all in bags now, so they're easy to reach and easy to get to. This is all my sleeping arrangement down here. That's a little sit mat that I probably won't be using tonight, because I usually sit outside and chill, but waterproof pants are in there. Got my waterproof jacket. And what else have I got in here? If I unclip this, I've got my sleeping bag in this X-Ped compression bag, which has got it down a little bit more than normal, but it just means it's easier to compress in the morning. And just yeah, I can get it down really small, which is good. And then got my thermarest with my pillow in there as well. Right, I'm going to get all this crap sorted out and I'll bring you back in a minute. Well, I'm just sort of sitting here waiting to see what this wind's doing. It's on and off. We're on a bit of a dip at the minute, but it's been really howling last 5 minutes. You just sort of see the tent rocking a little bit now. So what I'm doing is I'm just sitting here. I've got some of my stuff out, but not everything. Still sort of bag soaking through it all in. Just one, chilling, see what happens with the wind. It's supposed to calm down a bit more overnight, so this is supposed to be the sort of worst of it. So hopefully it is, and I can get some sleep. We need to cook our food and everything. And it's starting to get dark now as well, as you can probably tell on the camera. So I'm going to have to crack open the head torch. I've got a head torch, I've got my phone for a light, and also a light on the back of the sat nav as well. So we're doing well for lights. There we go. That's not bad light really. So I could probably use that for filming. That's the light on the back of the sat nav. There you go. There's a little bit of rocking now, but it seems to have calmed down a bit. I think it depends which way the wind's going. Thought we were shaded from the wind, but it is pushing it through. Yeah, it's not too bad. But like I say, this tent should endure it. It's rocking a little bit now. It's probably about 40 mile an hour wind, something like that. It's supposed to gust at 40, and I think it's about 30 mile an hour normally. So I think we're doing all right. Getting a little bit cold now, so I might put my thermal on. I've got my down pants as well, but don't think I'll put them on tonight. I think I'll be warm enough without them. Yeah, it's getting a little bit chilly now. So, right, there's the update. I'll sit here for a bit longer and chill. Rain's really coming in now. So you can see where the rain is. Totally dry on the inside here. Look at that. Good morning. So, no night lapse or any sort of sunset or sunrise. This morning we've got just an absolute clogfest. So I was looking at the weather last night and yesterday, and today's supposed to be a lot nicer, but the weather recently has just been nothing, you know. It's been no good. We've been looking at AccuWeather, Met Office, everything, and they're all sort of saying, oh, there's sun, there's rain, and all sorts of stuff, but none of it's been accurate at all. In fact, it's been downright wrong. I mean, look at this, right? It's saying there's no cloud out there. Right, so that's everything all packed away, and just got peg bag, dry bag. Now I've got my battery bank, which I'll put in the top of there, and obviously my jacket. It's starting to get a little bit brighter out there, but it's still raining. Again, forecast said raining for 5 minutes, and then it's still raining. I thought I'd come outside and just check, see what the guy lines are like. Really taut, That one's quite taut as well. That one's quite good. And they're all decent. Right, so tent's just down in that little dip there. And just as I come over the top, the wind's picking up. So I think it would have been horrendous up here last night. So this was rain stopped in 15 minutes. And it's been 15 minutes now. And it's still raining. So this is the top of Low Fell. Even here, looks like someone's already been here before, but if it was a nice day, like I keep saying, you'd be able to see Buttermere all the way down the valley. We did see glimpses of it yesterday. Right, okay, I'm gonna get back to the tent. I know you don't like this block, but leave no trace, keep it that way.